Squiggly here, and today I am going to be testing out this little shift register. The 74HC595N, I think. This thing is said to be very handy because it does stuff. I'm not totally sure how it works yet, but over the course of this video I'm going to learn how it works and what the advantages of it are. Hopefully it's not a piece of trash that I wasted my money on, because if it is, I'm going to be sad. This was kind of expensive. I've done a little bit of researching, and it turns out these little shift registers are actually pretty handy. What they do is they turn a combination of a data, clock, and latch signals into 8 outputs. Right now I'm not using the first output, I'm using 1, 2, 7, and I connected it up to the 7-segment display and wrote a script that will hopefully make it so that when I plug this in, hopefully it should work. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why. It's just yucky code. And as you can see, look at that. It works. That's pretty cool. And that's not the coolest function of this. You can actually daisy chain these and connect the output pin, which is this one right here, to the data pin of another shift register. And look at that. Just with a few extra lines of code and no extra pins, it works. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Wow. I think I have to make a circuit board that just scales this up to the extreme. And so, I designed the PCB and KiCad and ordered it. And hopefully it should be arriving soon, like in 18 days. And now the circuit board should be arriving soon. But I also need the components, so I guess we're all set then. Here are the boards in more detail. As you can see, they're very compact, like as compact as I could get them. Oops, why isn't it focusing? I didn't get my logo on this one, but I can prove to you that I do have logos on most of my boards. This is the programmer board, and look, there's a logo. I'm so proud of myself. I made that in Photoshop in like 10 minutes. Anyway, I guess I should assemble them. Time lapse! It's finally finished. That took so long. And it looks actually pretty nice. I'm using the front view camera, so it's inverted. I guess I can flip it in post. Anyway, it looks pretty cool. I did most of the solder jobs well, and it won't focus. Maybe if I put it in front of my head. Nope. The camera's not feeling like it today. I did have to do some adjustments on the edges. Let me see if I can show you. Right here, I cut it, no, it just doesn't focus. You can kind of see I cut it too short, and so it's kind of a pain to solder on. But if it works, it should be really cool, and there's enough segments to write subscribe, so I think that's going to be my first test. I just set up a test script that would count to 9, but it's doing something really weird. I can make it count to 9 by resetting it. But once it goes to 9, instead of going back to the start of the loop, it does this. And it's really weird, and I don't know how to fix it. I guess I should work on that for the next few days. That was really pessimistic. It took like the next night, and then the next morning I was just chugging away, making a whole bunch of cool little things. And I would like a drum roll. That would be very nice of you, so that I can be cool and show you this, and it'll make it more hyped. You ready? Drum roll. Okay. Drum roll, please. Yeah! The display says it. You have to do it. I also ended up making this thing, which you can plug right into the display, and also put an 80 tiny chip right, 80 tiny chip right here, and plug in a 9-volt battery, and it should display on the 7-segment display. So I gotta try that now. Okay, let's try this chip first. 80 tiny pre-programmed. Oh, I'm trying to do this in a really weird way. I feel like the audio quality is going to be bad. I'm really sorry about this. Just try this chip. Oh, there we go. Got it in. Just plug this thing into here. Oh my god. No wonder we don't look through cameras. There's zero depth perception. And plug this one in. And let's see what it displays. Am I facing that the wrong way? Look at that. You can tell it's pretty garbage. So because the way I did it, I can't do a K or a T. So I spelled Kibble with a C, and the T looks like a 7. Oh my god. Can you tell me if you can see it? Actually, I don't know if the comments work. Well, it's kind of bad. The next one is cooler. One sec. Let me unplug this. Okay, so here's the next chip. Figured out the strat. Oh, okay. I'm getting better at this already. This one is a binary counter. I really like this one because it's fun and it helps my brain think about binary counting. I mean, I think I've figured it out, but just seeing this is really fun. I like seeing the numbers flip back and forth. It's good. Well, I think that's pretty much everything that I have right now to show you. I should probably link a video in the description to explain how these shift registers work. I guess I'll do that. I think that I actually learned a lot from today's video. I'm definitely going to be using the shift registers in the future. And if you haven't used shift registers yet, they're surprisingly easy to use. There's just a couple things that you have to set up. And then there's a pre-built-in command in the Arduino IDE. And it's actually pretty flexible because there's more than just shift registers with 8 outputs. There's like 12 output shift registers. And all you have to do is, it doesn't have to be one certain type of shift register. You can use all of them, I think. But anyway, this video was really fun to make, and I hope that I will get to do more stuff like this in the future with circuit boards, because that was really fun. I mean, I've made more circuit boards in the past, but I want to make more circuit boards. It's so fun. Is that everything? Let me think. Is there anything I want to say? I feel like that Mr. Beast thing where I'm going to talk and